Hey guys, welcome to 5-Minute Guitar Riff here on Rock Hard Riffs. Today we're going over bending, stretching, and what I call the yodel. Don't go away. Alright guys, thanks for joining us here at 5-Minute Guitar Riff on Rock Hard Riffs. Again, we're going over a few things here. Bending, stretching, and the guitar yodel. Well, actually, people do it with their voice too. Axl Rose, you hear him do it a lot. Aye, like that. That's kind of a yodel when you think about it. Now, where have you heard that before? Let me give you a couple instances. What I call the yodel. Here's some more. So you hear it everywhere. You hear that sound everywhere, right? Right? Now I do it a little bit differently than some people, okay? Let's turn off the juice there, and usually what you're going to see is somebody's going to take the string. Let's just go up here just so in the center of the fretboard to make it a little easier to bend for you. It's going to be at the 9th fret. Now let's take that G string, that 3rd string, and you're going to push it up like this with all 3 of your fingers, but primarily that ring finger, right? And the pinky is going to grab the B string. Like that. I do it like this. I go the opposite direction. You see, most everybody always bending this way, but when you're up on these strings, you have to bend this way, right? You have to stretch down. Well, why not do that until you just can't? There's plenty of real estate there on the G string, so I can do it there. Right, so there's the yodel that way, and what I do is I just grab the B string with the same finger, so I don't need to be messing with my pinky. I just grab both strings. The only place where it doesn't work so well, or doesn't work at all, is when you're on higher strings. And I don't recommend it from anything higher than your G string, right? You can do it with your B. You have to go up. You have no choice. But with the G, yeah, you have a choice. And I do it that way. One thing is that your hand is stronger pulling the fingers in than pushing them away. It's not that you can't do that. I mean, guys do it all day. That's how that technique is ordinarily played. Just, you know, being self-taught, quote unquote, in the rock and roll bit anyway, as far as I'm concerned, as far as my situation is, you know, I heard what I heard and I had to teach myself to play it. This was the way I taught myself to do it on the G string, right? Of course, the B, you have to do it up. You don't have any choice. But you have to get used to this bending and stretching and all that sort of, guys. Now here's some other really cool stretches that I love. Let's go up to the 12th fret, okay? The index finger is on the E string. The ring finger is on the B string at the 15th fret, okay? And just stretch that B string. That's particularly nasty when you have some fuzz on it. That's a good one. How about bending a double stop, a so-called double stop? Let's grab the B, let's grab the G and the B string. Now we used a little bit of that in a prior video, one of our first 5-minute guitar riffs. Right, so that's another great one to grab and bend. And it's almost the same as the yodel. So there's a little bending and stretching and squeezing for you guys there, actually, and a little yodeling. Squeeze a yodel out. You have to get used to this technique, but do it up and down, right? Just get used to grabbing both strings, knowing how far to bend on that G string, that sort of thing. And then when you're working the other one, That can be kind of funky too. You have to get that push up with that ring finger and then trying to grab the other string with the pinky. You have to get used to it. You have to do it a lot to be able to do it quickly, because you're going to need to. Alright guys, that is a 5-minute guitar riff technique type of thing. We hope you enjoyed this. Let us know in the comments. Please let us know in the comments. Give your opinion. Did this help? Is this what you're looking for? Alright guys, thanks so much, and we'll see you next video.